There are new elevated offers with Hilton co-brand cards from American Express. Would you live on a cruise ship year-round, and how much would you be willing to pay to do that? And also, what do you think about fast food workers making up to $22 an hour now in the state of California? We've got that and a lot more to cover on this week's edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update. Now, you know these usually come out every Sunday evening, but I did have a very busy Labor Day weekend and wanted to get this out to you as soon as possible. If you do find this video helpful or at least mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. Also, you'll see the topics on the screen, a timer down below, and timestamps down in the description to help you skip around stories, so it should be pretty easy to follow along. Also, if you're interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's show, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using the referral link down in the description below. That greatly helps support the channel, and I appreciate all of you in doing that so far. With that said, we've got news to cover. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. There are elevated offers on 3 Hilton co-branded cards with American Express. First, the Hilton Honors card is offering a 100,000 point sign-up offer after $1,000 spent in the first 3 months. What makes this even better is that there's no annual fee, and they're offering a $100 statement credit along with this, so this is at least a $100 moneymaker card. Moving on to the Hilton Honors business card, that card is offering a 130,000 point bonus when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. Personal experience, not one of my favorite cards, but if you want to snag a business card while you're working on your 524 status with Chase, this may not be a bad one to pick up. And finally, the Hilton Surpass card is offering a 130,000 point bonus when you spend $2,000 in the first 3 months. What's really nice about this one is that the $95 annual fee is going to be waived for the first year. So if you've had your eyes on the Hilton Surpass card, which is a card I really like, now may be the time to pick it up because that annual fee is waived for the first year and you can take advantage of the sign-up offer. So make sure that these cards are part of your overall strategy and that you're not taking advantage of them just for a sign-up offer. Make sure it fits your overall goals before you decide to apply for the card, but let me know what you think about these offers down in the comments. There's an offer from Southwest Airlines that ends September the 8th that could give you companion pass for a very short window of time. Register for the promo in the link down below and then book 1 round trip or 2 one-way flights by September 8th, 2022, and then travel by November 17th, 2022. If you do that, your companion flies for free with you January 4th through March 4th, 2023. Now that's a lot of different dates. It's hard to remember all that, but make sure you use the link down in the description below to refer to those dates and see if it fits your needs. Companion pass is not a bad thing. I've done some videos on how to get that and how we're enjoying it right now. I can tell you it's certainly helpful when your companion flies for free. It certainly cuts down on the cost. So let me know if you think you can take advantage of this promo down in the comments. A new luxury cruise ship set to launch in 2025 is going to allow you to buy a residence on the ship and circumnavigate the globe all year round. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can buy your residence on this ship and stay year round. Now the rooms cost between $1 million and $8 million, so certainly not the most inexpensive residences, but there are other costs even outside of paying for your residence. Your living fee expenses are roughly about $2,100 per person per month, but it includes a lot of things. I'm going to put a list of that up on the screen here. So before you rule this out completely, it does come with your food, 24-hour room service, select wine, beer, spirits, cocktails, coffee, juices, checkups and wellness visits with onboard physicians. You get access to all of the fitness facilities, all the activities on board, laundry pickup, wash and fold service, and many, many more services. Now the ship does circumnavigate the globe every 3.5 years. It stops at a lot of different ports and spends roughly about 3 days at each port. So let me know what you think about doing that every 3.5 years, making your way around the entire globe. It sounds interesting. I don't know if it's one of those things that sounds great on paper and then maybe after 2 or 3 weeks you're ready to get back on dry land. Let me know what you think about living on a cruise ship full time, and then also what your thoughts are around the fees to cover the cost of some of the services that I just mentioned. Leave that down in the comments below. You know, on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I like to throw you guys into some interesting scenarios and see if you've experienced any of these things while traveling. So there was a recent traveler that was traveling from Greece, getting ready to leave on a 10-hour flight. They had booked the front of the plane because they wanted to be able to get off sooner, and they don't like flying anyway. They just really like their seat. They paid the money for it. Well, a family came on board and they said, hey, can we switch seats around so that we can sit with our kids? Probably a pretty reasonable request, and probably something, if you've traveled enough, you've heard at least other people do this. Well, the traveler said, no, I paid for my seat. I want to sit at the front of the plane. And the seat they were trying to switch with him was 20 rows behind him, and he did not want to do that because, again, he wanted to exit the plane quickly and did not like having to wait to get off the plane once it landed. This caused an uproar on the flight. There was an argument, and things got out of hand a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but that brings up the question. I want to know, number one, have Have you ever asked anybody to switch seats so that you could sit with family? Have you ever been asked to do this? And have you ever been told no on either side of that equation? Let me know down in the comments, because it is an interesting scenario. It is a long flight, a 10-hour flight. If it's me and I paid for that seat on a 10-hour flight, I am sitting in that seat because I want to get the maximum value I can when I'm booking a flight. I pick a certain seat because I think the value is there for the price that I'm paying. So I want to get my value from the seat that I chose. But let me know, am I being unreasonable? Let me know if you've experienced either side of this equation down in the comments below. A new landmark law signed by Governor Newsom in the state of California could allow fast food workers to make up to $22 an hour. This law establishes a 10-member fast food council with equal numbers of workers' delegates and employers' representatives, along with 2 state officials. And the goal of all this is to set minimum standards for wages, hours, and working conditions in California. Now, the law sets a cap on minimum wages for fast food workers at chains with more than 100 restaurants at $22 an hour next year, compared with a statewide minimum of $15.50. It is important to note that even though you can make up to $22 an hour, you will get a cost of living increase every year as well. The minimum wage debate has been hotly contested over the last few years, and I don't want to turn the comments section into a political debate by any means, but I'm just curious your own personal opinion. There's no right or wrong answer here. Let me know what you think about paying someone $22 an hour to work at a McDonald's or a Wendy's or an In-N-Out Burger or what have you. Let me know what you think about that. How do you think that will impact the industry? How do you think that will impact what you pay when you go through the drive-thru? Do you think it will have no impact? Like I said, I don't care what your answer is. I just want to hear what you have to say about this, because this is definitely a radical idea and something that could be seen in other states as things move along. A lot of times when something starts in California, it slowly shifts into the other states. So let me know what you think about this. Are you worried about it? Do you not care? I've been in fast food before. I've worked in the food service industry. It sucks. It's a nightmare, but it's a way to make money. And apparently I should have been working in California and making a lot more. If you're familiar with the weekly Pointers news update, you know I like to end the show on a good food deal, and this week is no exception. This week we are going to Wendys, and they have 3 offers that I want to make sure you know about. The first offer ends September 30th, and this offer gives you a premium sandwich for $1 when you buy another online. So this is essentially a BOGO plus $1, and you can grab that weekly through the end of the month of September. The next deal is if you place an order that hits the $10 minimum in the Wendys app, you'll get a free large order of fries. Not bad. That offer ends September 30th. And then the final deal that ends September 25th, and you can take advantage of a buy one, get one free deal on the sausage, egg, and cheese or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. And you can get that discount in the mobile app once per week until the deal expires again on September 25th. So I applaud Wendys. Good job coming out with 3 different offers in such a short amount of time. Let me know if you plan on taking advantage of this. I'm a big Wendys fan. My wife likes to dip the French fries in the Frosty. Still don't think that's normal, but still like Wendys. All right, that was a fun episode. I really enjoyed covering such a wide variety of stories in this one. Let me know your feedback on some of these, especially as it relates to the Hilton cards. Are you going to take advantage of any of these elevated offers? Would you live on a cruise ship? And how much would you be willing to pay to do that? And that may be the bigger question. And also, have you had to switch seats because of any family seating issues? That's probably the one I want to hear about the most, because I've been involved in those situations before, but let me know what you would do. Keep in mind, we do have a lot of new people in Points and Miles that are trying to learn as much as they can, trying to learn about travel, trying to learn the do's and the don'ts. So any tips, tricks, or pointers that you have, make sure you leave those down in the comments below. And if you're interested in the Hilton cards mentioned today, or any cards for that matter, make sure you use the referral link down in the description below. When you apply through that referral link, that greatly helps support the channel. I can't thank you all enough for doing that, and I really appreciate all of your support in doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, you're gonna get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, Wendys deals, and everything in between. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.